last formal question. Can we end homelessness? And if so,
Oh,
how?
yeah, that's a good question. I think, again, this sort of brings me back to that sort of it's sort of the answer is easy and the answer is sort of not easy at all. I think, yeah, I think we can definitely end homelessness. It comes back to how do you, first of all, prevent people from ending up in that homeless situation. So that's, I'm maybe repeating myself a bit here, but I realize these might be made into clips, so I'll sort of restate it a little bit, where you maybe want things that limit a person's sort of entry into homelessness or loss of housing. So that can be discharge planning. This is something we need to get better at. So when someone's leaving jail or prison, or leaving a mental health hospital, or even leaving a kind of a regular hospital, that we have the right kind of discharge planning in place, that we're not discharging them into homelessness. I think it's sort of continuing to kind of think about and kind of revamp our child welfare system, again, so that young people aren't being kind of made to be independent before they're actually ready, and making sure they have those supports in place, right? I mean, we know that transitions, like life transitions into adult roles, is taking longer and longer for people, right? It can be totally common to be at home until people are in their 30s. And so if you have a program that sort of is asking people to be independent when they're 18 or 21, I mean, that's a tall order just to expect that person to like leave and then just thrive on their own. That's kind of a big ask. And so I think it's thinking about things like that. And then certainly, yeah, increasing the stock of affordable housing can end homelessness, right? I mean, in terms of sort of simplifying it, I mean, all you need to do to end homelessness is provide people with affordable housing that's tailored to their needs. And so if there's a political will and a will among kind of the public, I think that's definitely something that's doable. And so for a lot of people, they don't need necessarily a ton of additional supports. They just need access to affordable housing and sort of better sort of and routes to living wage work, and they can sort of then do the rest once those things are in place. And then there's folks who will need a bit more support on that way, with whether they have a mental health disability or physical disability, cognitive disability, and they will need some supports. And those supports maybe won't always be intensive. They might be more intensive at the beginning and then kind of can fade back over time as the person gets set. But yeah, it's just making sure that people have access to safe, affordable housing that meets their needs. And so for that reason, I think ending homelessness is possible. Yeah. Mm-hmm.